Hey everyone, welcome to our Thursday live video. As you can see, we are in a different location today. So as we mentioned last week, Cassie's on maternity leave as we prepare for our new baby to come any day now. And we are introducing Karen, our third member of our team, which most of you have probably not seen or met Karen before. So I'm excited to introduce her. For those of you who don't know, Karen is my mom, and I recruited her from the Springs Living in the Dalles, Oregon. So long story there that some of you may or may not be aware of. Really quick backstory, I recruited her because she's really good at what she does. She's great with people, she's very detail-oriented, thorough, is kind of a mom to everyone. So I knew that as we added people to our team, originally it was going to be for in the Dalles, working with people in the Dalles, and now they moved to Newburgh, or Dundee technically. So we're excited to have her here. She helps me with transactions, she helps with clients and client care, and is now developing her own relationships here. So we're excited as we continue to grow our team and work with all of you. So specifically what we're going to be talking about today is Karen is a seniors real estate specialist. So she's going to talk a little bit about what that means. But first I'll just say thank you for joining us and excited you could come.
It's great to be here.
So how did you first get involved working with seniors?
I had the opportunity to work for the Springs at Mill Creek, and wonderful facility, amazing executive director, Tony Sly, and probably the greatest opportunity there was all the training and the opportunity to meet so many wonderful seniors and their families. So that really just confirmed a lot of things. My whole life I've been involved with seniors, but that was just a great opportunity, and just leapfrogged from there into working with you with seniors.
Yeah. So how did working there at the Springs, how did that kind of give you a passion or open up your heart to like, this is something I want to do?
Wow. The biggest thing was seeing the great need for somebody to hear what they were saying, and sometimes just even seeing the need before they could put words to it. Seeing how hard it was for some people to be the only caregiver or to have family but nobody close by, and it just been probably just touched my heart so much to be involved with so many families that were so wonderful and so kind, and so that was such a nice opportunity. So everything I learned there I've been able to take with me.
Well, what are some of the unique needs that seniors might face that you learned about that now you can help people with?
I think a large part is support and feeling they're being heard. So, everyone wants to be heard. What I've found though is that sometimes seniors don't want to bother their family. Over and over again I hear that. I don't want to bother my children. I don't want to inconvenience them. And so they'll carry being the main caregiver for their partner, or just struggle through thinking they don't have the finances or resources. So it's that not maybe that they don't understand that there's opportunities out there and there's help available. And that's one of the things I bring is a lot of resources. Sometimes it's personal experience, and sometimes it's just that we have a connection with a lot of people who love seniors too.
Yeah. So you're saying that there can be seniors out there who may be struggling, but they don't want to even tell their kids because they don't want to inconvenience them.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. And so the words that they're saying to their children are, "Oh yeah, everything's fine," and the words they say to me are, "I'm not sure what to do. I don't know how to get through this," and just be that part of listening and understanding that moving through the steps of resizing takes time. Where it takes time. Yeah.
So what are some things you've learned? Maybe people who are watching this have parents or grandparents in their life who may be going through this. How can someone reach out and see if their parents really are okay, or if they, I mean, what are the next steps for someone if they maybe suspect that their parents aren't doing all right, but aren't sure what to do because maybe they you know, the parents are just saying everything's okay, but maybe the kids know that it's not, and the parents are scared because, you know, it's a scary thing to have to leave your home that maybe you've lived there for your entire life.
Right. Well, and so the main thing is, I think, comforting them, saying, hey, first of all, we want everyone to stay in their home if possible, and then if they want to stay there. Understanding that there's a lot of good resources out there to educate the family, and aging in place is a lovely one. Even AARP, if you Google them, they'll give you so many resources and connect you with blogs that just help you start seeing the bigger picture of what is going on. So it's not like, oh, I need to move my parents. Well, maybe your parents just need some different things to assist them to be able to stay in their home. Yeah. So start there, and then you start seeing, you know, if there's a greater need. But I think if you come along, your parent or grandparent, or, you know, even it could be a spouse, just saying, hey, let's see what we need to make life comfortable, that we enjoy living, and it's taking off the burden of things being so hard.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I think that's, there are a lot of things that I'm learning more and more as I've gotten to talk to you about the, you know, it's different than, you know, there's so many things you don't think about for people as you get older. So thank you so much for sharing. I'm glad all of you were able to meet Karen. I can't wait for, as the pandemic eases up and we can actually get back to normal, you'll be seeing a lot more of Karen out and about as she gets to meet you in person. So thank you so much. We hope you learned something from this and that it was helpful. And Karen's going to be joining us in the future too, and she's got some cool things and some pretty neat topics, informative and helpful topics that she'll be sharing.
And neat.
And neat. I like those words.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, thank you everyone, and have a great rest of your week. But next week, there'll probably be another baby on the Joyful Roberts team, so stay tuned.
Pretty exciting, yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Everyone.
Love y'all.